Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great start to your week so far. Since it is the start of a new week, it's time for a new set of weekly adventures. So this week we have a 1.5, a 2, and a 3.5 star adventure. For the 1.5 up against Lulu, pretty simple celestial guidance. Each round the player's first Targon card costs 1 less to play, so just pick your favorite Targon champion. So Morgana, Diana, Leona, Aurelion Sol, all of them very powerful. It'll be able to easily handle this challenge. For the 2-star, we have Blinking Flame, so all spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. So that's really good for like Annie, Jhin, Miss Fortune, and Flash of Steel round start stun the player's weakest unit. So try to have a bit of a wider board. Don't go too narrow, don't have too few units, because this could be a bit more of a problem then, but all of the champions I mentioned should be fine with this. Miss Fortune would probably be the best at having the wider board. Also, most of Miss Fortune's skills all do 1 damage, so them all being increased by 1 is essentially doubling the damage of them. So this would definitely be a good time to break her out, but Annie and Jhin will also be very good here. And then last up for the 3.5, we have Crafty Portals. Each round the player's first Bandle City card costs 1 less to play, so pick any of the Bandle champions. Now, in my opinion, Nora would probably be the best here. I believe every other Bandle champion is a dual region, so like half their deck is 1 region, the other half is Bandle City. So while you could pick some of the others, I think Nora would be probably the best because pretty much all of her cards are that Bandle City. She's one of the few, if only, Bandle City champions that's only Bandle City. Next up though, we have Sovereign's Domination. So round start, the foe summons a ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. So you want to try to move away from having your own units die. Really try to not play someone like Miss Fortune or Gwen, because they were ephemeral units that die every single round, so you're guaranteeing that the enemy's going to have units, going to have a free unit every round, and really want to avoid in general most of the Shadow Isles champions, because otherwise it's going to be working against you. We also have the Vicious Enemy, so just making everything a little bit harder for you. So my pick here would be Nora. If possible, she's a very strong champion. You normally don't have that many die, and if one of your units dies, it's not that big of a deal, and you should just be able to rush down every encounter fairly quickly. So Nora would probably be the best here, although you could again always go for the very OP champions such as like Jinx or Aurelion Sol. Overall though, I think this won't be as difficult. We do still have to deal with the fact of the Vicious Enemy, so just every single fight is going to be harder since they're having more Nexus health, more starting mana, and a bigger hand size. But we almost always have that these days for the last adventure. The other 2 modifiers aren't too bad. Overall, this seems like a pretty average week, with the 1.5 just being some simple cost reduction, which can be nice. The 2-star giving you a little bit of something you have to deal with, but again, not too complicated, not too difficult, and another modifier for you to try to play around. And then the last one, pushing you a little bit more towards the Bandle City, but the Crafty Portals is more just kind of a bonus. You can pick a Bandle City and get some nice cost reduction, but it's not like it's really forced on you or something you really have to do. So you don't feel too bad just using a different champion here. And Sovereign's Domination is an ability that I find a lot easier to play around. Now, it does limit your champion options, and it will punish you if you play like a Shadow Isles champion especially. But other than that, most champions can play around this one and be perfectly fine. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this week and if you found any powerful combinations. That's it for me though. I hope you all have a great day and a great week.